We want to get as many Louisiana residents vaccinated as humanly possible across this state. We have saw how deadly COVID has been across the state, and for family, friends, and for loved ones, not just for my people in New Orleans, but all across the state.
Go out and get the vaccine. Many of you already know my story. I know many of you have concerns in that you are under 40, and people have told you that COVID doesn't affect you because you're under 40. My story tells you differently. I know many of you are hesitant because you don't have certain health conditions. I didn't either. COVID landed me in the hospital for 5 days. My experience and being on what I thought was the brink of not being able to see my daughter and my family again urged me very early to get the vaccine. I know that the vaccine is safe because the people that helped me in the hospital, the people that saw fit that I'm back serving in the legislature, they also trust the vaccine. So I'm going to encourage you, because I know many of you want to get back to life as normal.
I, as well as my entire household, we are fully vaccinated. We are vaccinated because it is important that not only we protect ourselves, but we want to protect our family and our friends. This is one of the most serious episodes that we will ever face in our lifetime. So we want to be ahead. We want to make sure that we follow the science and that we do all that our medical experts have implored that we do. It is truly a matter of life and death. And I encourage all of my friends, wherever you live in the great state of Louisiana, to get vaccinated because your life definitely depends on it.
I thought it was the prudent thing, and I know it was the prudent thing, to take the COVID shot as soon as it became available. I was excited to get it. I was proud to get it. We had to do this in order to reduce these numbers and to try to reduce the number of deaths that occurred throughout our city, throughout our state, and throughout our country. And this is the only way to do it.
I was in the military, a colonel in the United States Army, so we took vaccinations all the time, so it wasn't a big thing for me. We need freedom. We need to be able to come back together.
I'd like to speak to the young people across the state. Getting the COVID vaccine is very important. Us returning to a sense of normalcy, the young kids being able to see their grandparents again, being able to be around older folks in the elderly community. If they get their vaccine, they will be able to return to normal activities, sporting events, any extracurricular activity. We just need to get back to the heart of being people, being able to be social again.
I've had a number of people that have spoken very highly of it, and some of the similar to what I've said, that it's a very simple procedure. And then of course you have some individuals that are still afraid and still does not want to take it. Listen, I've had some folks say that it's a chip that they insert into your body. That is ludicrous. That does not happen. We are just trying to make sure that people are out there taking the COVID shot. It was a very simple experience. I've taken the flu shot each year. It's very similar to the flu shot. Go in, get the shot, and come right out. I didn't have any side effects, and I thought that, you know, it's a simple procedure that everyone should take advantage of.
I actually got my COVID shot in January, and the obvious reason was it is the mainline preventive mechanism that we have to fight this disease. I know a number of family and friends who have contracted COVID, but I know that our number one defense is the vaccine. So I would encourage all Louisianans, let's continue what we're doing to beat this disease going forward, especially with this new variant. I encourage everyone to get the shot.
I'm encouraging people to please get the COVID shot. I got the COVID shot some months ago. I'm encouraging my district. Unfortunately, I lost my father due to COVID in January, and that's painful. I'm encouraging family, friends, it's safe, it's effective. Please get the shot. If we want to get back to normalcy with school and jobs and businesses, I'm encouraging everybody to get the shot. It's vital, it's important. More importantly, we want to get our kids back into normalcy with the school. I'm encouraging children, please contact your local doctors, your facilities. Please get the vaccine. It's safe, it's effective. We want to stay healthy, and it's the only way we can keep our community safe by getting COVID-19 shots.
COVID-19 actually was very close to me. I had a lot of friends who caught COVID and some who actually passed away. A devastating time for me. I lost a classmate, I lost several church members. So it is absolutely important that people get the vaccination to try and stop the spread of COVID-19. It's been devastating in the life of a lot of people.
Oh, I had COVID. I had COVID, and I was blessed to have little to no symptoms, but my mom was vaccinated and caught a new strand of COVID, which should have been very hard on her, if not deadly, and she had no symptoms at all. And so I've heard this misconception that you shouldn't get the vaccine because people are still getting COVID. They may be getting other strands of COVID, but they're surviving, and most of the time without any symptoms. That's a lot different from our neighbors who've lost loved ones and others who've suffered, greatly from it and still have residuals from it. And so that's been my experience. And those who didn't have the COVID vaccine, a lot of them that I know really suffered or passed away or have residuals from having COVID. So the vaccine really does protect you in a lot of ways.
The vaccination is just one small thing that we can do to better ourselves, to protect ourselves, so that we can be around to make sure that we teach this lesson to our children while being able to take care of our parents. We can do it, Louisiana. We're prepared, and you have my commitment.